Deep in the heart of ancient Mesoamerica, a civilization once thrived, leaving behind a trail of mysteries that continue to baffle historians and archaeologists to this day. Imagine standing before a massive stone head towering over you, its features carved with such precision that it seems to gaze into your very soul. Who were the people who created these enigmatic relics? What secrets do they hold? Welcome to the world of the Olmecs, often referred to as the mother culture of Mesoamerica, a civilization that laid the foundation for many of the cultures that followed. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover 30 of their most puzzling artifacts, each one a piece of a larger puzzle that challenges our understanding of history. From colossal stone heads to intricate jade carvings, these relics offer a glimpse into a world shrouded in mystery and wonder. Stay with us as we delve into the secrets of the Olmec civilization, and by the end of this video, you'll have a deeper appreciation for the ingenuity and artistry of this ancient culture. Let's begin our exploration of the 30 enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Now, let's turn our attention to one of the most iconic and awe-inspiring relics of the Olmec civilization, the Colossal Heads. These massive stone sculptures, some weighing as much as 20 tons, stand as towering testaments to the skill and ambition of the Olmec people. Carved from single blocks of basalt, each head is a masterpiece of artistry, with distinct facial features that suggest they may represent powerful rulers or revered individuals. The sheer size of these heads raises an intriguing question. How did the Olmecs, without the use of wheels or draft animals, transport these enormous stones from quarries miles away? Some theories suggest they used log rollers and rafts, while others propose the involvement of large teams of laborers working in unison. Beyond their physical creation, the purpose of these heads remains a mystery. Were they meant to honor leaders, serve as guardians, or perhaps embodied deities? Their cultural significance is undeniable, as they reflect the Olmecs' deep connection to their leaders and their ability to execute monumental projects. These colossal heads are not just relics of stone, they are windows into a civilization that valued power, artistry, and the eternal legacy of its people. As we move forward, we'll uncover more of these enigmatic treasures, each with its own story to tell. Shifting our focus now, we come to another fascinating relic of the Olmec civilization, the Kunz Axe. This remarkable artifact, carved from precious jade, stands out not only for its exquisite craftsmanship, but also for its striking shape, a were-jaguar, a creature that blends human and jaguar features. The Kunz Axe is a masterpiece of Olmec artistry, with its smooth, polished surface and intricate details that highlight the skill of its creators. But beyond its beauty, this artifact holds deep symbolic meaning. In Olmec mythology, the were-jaguar was a powerful and mystical figure, often associated with transformation, strength, and the supernatural. Some scholars believe the Kunz Axe may have been used in religious or ceremonial contexts, perhaps as a symbol of authority or a tool in rituals honoring the jaguar deity. The jaguar itself was a revered animal in Olmec culture, representing both the earthly and spiritual realms. The Kunz Axe, with its blend of human and animal traits, may have served as a bridge between these worlds, embodying the Olmecs' belief in the interconnectedness of life and the divine. As we examine this relic, we're reminded of the Olmecs' profound connection to their environment and their ability to infuse everyday objects with spiritual significance. The Kunz Axe is more than just a tool or ornament. It's a testament to a civilization that saw the sacred in the natural world and expressed it through extraordinary artistry. Next, we'll uncover another relic that offers a glimpse into the Olmecs' complex worldview and their enduring legacy. Now, let's turn our attention to another captivating relic, La Venta Altar 4. This remarkable stone altar is one of the most intriguing artifacts left behind by the Olmec civilization. What makes it so fascinating are the intricate carvings that adorn its surface, depicting a powerful ruler emerging from what appears to be a cave. The scene is rich with symbolism, offering us a glimpse into the Olmecs' beliefs about leadership and the afterlife. The ruler, often interpreted as a divine or semi-divine figure, is shown in a moment of transformation, stepping out of the darkness and into the light. This imagery has led many scholars to suggest that the altar represents a connection between the earthly realm and the underworld, a concept central to Olmec cosmology. Caves, in particular, held deep spiritual significance for the Olmecs. They were seen as portals to the underworld, places where the boundaries between the living and the dead blurred. By depicting a ruler emerging from a cave, the altar may symbolize the leader's role as a mediator between these two realms, someone who could navigate the spiritual world and bring its wisdom back to the people. The carvings also highlight the Olmec's skill in stonework, with every detail meticulously crafted to convey movement, power, and reverence. La Venta Altar 4 is more than just a piece of art. It's a window into the Olmec's understanding of rulership, spirituality, and the interconnectedness of life and death. As we move forward, we'll explore yet another relic that sheds light on the mysteries of this ancient civilization. Now, shifting our focus to another groundbreaking discovery, we come to the Cascajal block. This unassuming stone slab, discovered in the late 1990s, holds a treasure trove of information about the Olmec civilization. What makes the Cascajal block so extraordinary is that it contains the earliest known example of Olmec writing, dating back to around 900 BC. The block is inscribed with 62 distinct symbols arranged in rows and columns, suggesting a structured form of communication. These symbols, often referred to as glyphs, include depictions of objects like insects, plants, and tools, as well as abstract shapes that may represent ideas or sounds. The discovery of the Cascajal block has been a game-changer for archaeologists and historians, as it provides the first concrete evidence of a writing system used by the Olmecs. Before this find, it was widely believed that the Olmecs relied solely on oral traditions or symbolic art to convey their ideas. The presence of these glyphs challenges that assumption, indicating that the Olmecs may have developed a written language long before other Mesoamerican cultures, such as the Maya. While the exact meaning of the symbols remains a mystery, their arrangement suggests that the Olmecs had a sophisticated understanding of language and communication. Some scholars believe the block could have been used for record-keeping, religious rituals, or even early forms of storytelling. The Cascajal block not only deepens our understanding of the Olmecs, but also raises intriguing questions about the origins of writing in the Americas. As we continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization, we'll uncover more artifacts that reveal the complexity and ingenuity of this ancient culture. Now, turning our attention to another fascinating artifact, we encounter the Los Limas figure, a remarkable greenstone sculpture that offers a glimpse into the spiritual world of the Olmecs. This intricately carved figure depicts a seated individual cradling a were-jaguar baby, a creature that holds significant meaning in Olmec mythology. The were-jaguar, often portrayed as a hybrid of human and jaguar features, is believed to symbolize power, transformation, and the connection between the earthly and supernatural realms. The Los Limas figure is not just a work of art but a window into the religious practices of the Olmecs. The seated figure, thought to represent a shaman or a deity, is adorned with elaborate headgear and jewelry, emphasizing their high status. The careful craftsmanship and the choice of greenstone, a material associated with life and fertility, suggest that this figure may have played a central role in rituals or ceremonies. Some scholars propose that the Los Limas figure was used in rites of passage, healing ceremonies, or even as a talisman to invoke the protection of the were-jaguar spirit. The presence of the were-jaguar baby adds another layer of intrigue, as it may symbolize the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, a recurring theme in Olmec cosmology. This artifact not only highlights the Olmecs' artistic skill, but also their deep spiritual connection to the natural and supernatural worlds. As we continue to explore the enigmatic relics of this ancient civilization, the Los Limas figure stands as a testament to their complex belief system and the enduring mysteries that still captivate us today. Moving forward, let's step into the world of ancient sports and rituals with the San Lorenzo ballplayer, a captivating stone figurine that offers a unique perspective on the Olmec civilization. This small yet significant artifact depicts a player of the Mesoamerican ball game, a sport that held immense cultural and spiritual importance across ancient Mesoamerica. The ball game, often played in large ceremonial courts, was far more than just a physical competition. It was deeply intertwined with themes of life, death, and cosmic balance. The San Lorenzo ballplayer figurine, with its detailed portrayal of a player in motion, provides a tangible link to this ancient tradition. The figure is shown wearing protective gear, such as a thick belt or padding around the waist, which was essential for the game's intense physicality. The ball game itself involved striking a heavy rubber ball with the hips, elbows, or knees, aiming to pass it through stone rings or markers. But beyond the athletic aspect, the game carried profound symbolic weight. Scholars believe it may have been tied to rituals honoring the gods, reenacting myths, or even serving as a metaphor for the eternal struggle between light and darkness. For the Olmecs, the ball game could have been a way to connect with the divine, resolve conflicts, or even determine the fate of individuals or communities. The San Lorenzo ballplayer figurine, crafted with remarkable attention to detail, reflects the Olmec's reverence for this tradition. Its posture and expression suggest both strength and focus, capturing the intensity of the game. The figurine's discovery at San Lorenzo, one of the most important Olmec centers, further underscores its significance. It's possible that this figurine was used in rituals or as an offering, symbolizing the player's role as a mediator between the human and spiritual realms. What makes this artifact particularly intriguing is its connection to the broader Mesoamerican world. The ball game was not unique to the Olmecs. It was adopted and adapted by later civilizations like the Maya and Aztecs, who also imbued it with deep religious meaning. This continuity suggests that the Olmecs may have been the cultural pioneers who first elevated the ball game to a sacred status, influencing the traditions of their successors. As we reflect on the San Lorenzo ballplayer, it becomes clear that this figurine is more than just a representation of an ancient sport. It's a testament to the Olmec's ability to blend physical activity with spiritual expression, creating a tradition that resonated across centuries. This relic invites us to consider how games and rituals can serve as powerful tools for storytelling, community bonding, and connecting with the divine. And as we continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization, the San Lorenzo ballplayer reminds us of the enduring legacy of their cultural innovations. Now, let's turn our attention to another fascinating relic that offers a glimpse into the spiritual and intellectual world of the Olmecs, La Venta Offering 4. This remarkable discovery consists of a carefully arranged collection of jade figurines, each meticulously placed to form a specific pattern. Found at the ancient site of La Venta, one of the most significant Olmec ceremonial centers, this offering has sparked countless debates among archaeologists and historians about its purpose and meaning. The figurines themselves are small but exquisitely crafted, showcasing the Olmec's mastery of jade, a material they held in high regard for its beauty and symbolic value. Jade was often associated with life, fertility, and the divine, making it a fitting medium for objects used in rituals or offerings. What makes La Venta Offering 4 particularly intriguing is the deliberate arrangement of these figurines. They were placed in a circular or semicircular formation, with some positioned to face a central point. This precise layout suggests that the arrangement was not random but carried a deeper significance. One compelling theory is that the offering had a ceremonial purpose, possibly tied to rituals honoring the gods or ancestors. The circular pattern might symbolize unity, eternity, or the cyclical nature of life and death, themes that were central to Olmec cosmology. Alternatively, the arrangement could represent a gathering of deities or spiritual beings, with the central point serving as a focal point for worship or communication with the divine. Another fascinating possibility is that La Venta offering 4 had an astronomical significance. The Olmecs were keen observers of the heavens, and their understanding of celestial movements influenced their architecture, art, and rituals. The arrangement of the figurines might correspond to the positions of stars, planets, or constellations, serving as a kind of map or model of the cosmos. If this interpretation holds true, it would highlight the Olmecs' advanced knowledge of astronomy and their ability to integrate it into their spiritual practices. The discovery of La Venta offering 4 also raises questions about the role of jade in Olmec society. Why did they choose this material for such an important offering? Jade's durability and vibrant green color may have symbolized eternal life or the lushness of the natural world, reinforcing its connection to the divine. The figurines themselves, with their intricate details and serene expressions, could represent deities, ancestors, or even participants in a sacred ceremony. As we examine La Venta offering 4, it becomes clear that this relic is more than just a collection of figurines. It's a window into the Olmec's spiritual beliefs, their reverence for the natural and celestial worlds, and their ability to create art that transcends time. Whether used in rituals as a cosmic map or as a tribute to the gods, this offering reflects the Olmec's profound connection to the mysteries of existence. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec civilization, where each relic reveals another layer of their enigmatic legacy. Next, we'll uncover the secrets of Tres Zapote's Stellar Sea, a monument that sheds light on the Olmec's contributions to Mesoamerican timekeeping. Stay tuned as we journey deeper into the past, uncovering the stories behind these ancient wonders. Now, let's shift our focus to a relic that not only showcases the Olmec's ingenuity, but also their profound influence on the concept of time itself, Tres Zapote's Stellar Sea. This ancient monument, discovered at the archaeological site of Tres Zapotes, is a testament to the Olmecs' advanced understanding of timekeeping and their role as pioneers in Mesoamerican calendrical systems. Tres Zapote's Stellar Sea is a stone slab carved with intricate glyphs, but what makes it truly remarkable is its inclusion of the long count calendar, a system that would later be adopted and refined by civilizations like the Maya. The long count calendar is a complex method of tracking time, using a series of cycles to count days from a fixed starting point. On Stellar Sea, this calendar is represented through a series of numerical glyphs, marking a specific date that corresponds to a significant event in Olmec history. The presence of the long count calendar on Tres Zapote's Stellar Sea is groundbreaking because it provides some of the earliest evidence of this system in Mesoamerica. This suggests that the Olmecs were not only skilled astronomers but also innovators in the field of time measurement. The calendar's precision allowed them to track celestial events, agricultural cycles, and even historical milestones with remarkable accuracy. One of the most intriguing aspects of Stellar Sea is the date it records, 31 August 32 BC. This date has sparked considerable debate among scholars. Some believe it marks the ascension of a ruler or the founding of a city, while others suggest it could commemorate a celestial event, such as an eclipse or the appearance of a significant star. Regardless of its exact meaning, the date underscores the Olmecs' ability to document and preserve their history in a way that transcends generations. The long count calendar's influence extended far beyond the Olmec civilization. It became a cornerstone of Mesoamerican culture, shaping the way future societies like the Maya and Aztecs understood time, religion, and governance. By creating a system that could measure vast spans of time, the Olmecs laid the groundwork for a shared cultural framework that connected the peoples of Mesoamerica for centuries. Tres Zapote Stela C also highlights the Olmec skill in stone carving and their ability to convey complex ideas through art. The glyphs on the stela are not merely functional, they are works of art, meticulously crafted to convey both meaning and beauty. This blend of practicality and artistry is a hallmark of Olmec culture, reflecting their belief that the material and spiritual worlds were deeply intertwined. As we reflect on Tres Zapote Stela C, it becomes clear that this relic is more than just a monument, it's a testament to the Olmec's intellectual legacy. Their contributions to timekeeping not only shaped their own society but also left an indelible mark on the civilizations that followed. Through this stela, we gain insight into how the Olmecs perceived time, not as a linear progression, but as a cyclical force that connected the past, present, and future. With this understanding, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll explore the offerings found at El Manotti, a site that reveals the Olmec's deep connection to ritual and the natural world. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this ancient and mysterious culture. Now, let's turn our attention to a site that offers a fascinating glimpse into the spiritual and ceremonial practices of the Olmec civilization, El Manotti. Nestled in the swamps of Veracruz, Mexico, this archaeological site has yielded some of the most intriguing and well-preserved artifacts from the Olmec world. Among these are rubber balls and wooden busts, relics that provide a unique window into the rituals and beliefs of this ancient culture. The offerings at El Manotti were discovered in a waterlogged environment which played a crucial role in their preservation. The swamp's anaerobic conditions lacking oxygen prevented the decay of organic materials like wood and rubber, allowing these artifacts to survive for over 3,000 years. This remarkable preservation gives us an extraordinary opportunity to study objects that would have otherwise been lost to time. One of the most striking finds at El Manotti is the collection of rubber balls. These balls, some of the earliest known examples of rubber use in Mesoamerica, are believed to have been used in ritual games or ceremonies. The Olmecs were skilled in extracting latex from rubber trees and processing it into durable, bouncy spheres. These rubber balls may have been part of early versions of the Mesoamerican ball game, a sport with deep religious and symbolic significance. The game was not just a physical contest but also a ritual act often tied to themes of life, death, and the cosmos. Alongside the rubber balls, archaeologists uncovered wooden busts carved with remarkable skill and detail. These busts, likely representing deities, ancestors, or rulers, were carefully placed in the swamp as offerings. The act of depositing these objects in water suggests a connection to the Olmec's reverence for natural elements. Water, in particular, held profound spiritual meaning, symbolizing life, fertility, and the underworld. By placing these offerings in the swamp, the Olmecs may have been seeking to communicate with the divine or honor the forces of nature. The ritual significance of the El Manotti offerings is further underscored by their arrangement. Many of the artifacts were found in deliberate patterns, suggesting that their placement was part of a carefully orchestrated ceremony. This level of intentionality highlights the importance of ritual in Olmec society and their belief in the power of offerings to influence the spiritual realm. The discoveries at El Manotti not only shed light on the Olmec ceremonial practices but also reveal their ingenuity and resourcefulness. The use of rubber, for instance, demonstrates their advanced knowledge of materials and their ability to innovate. Similarly, the wooden busts showcase their artistic prowess and their ability to convey complex ideas through sculpture. As we reflect on the El Manotti offerings, we are reminded of the Olmec's deep connection to both the natural and spiritual worlds. These artifacts, preserved by the very environment they were offered to, serve as a testament to a culture that saw the divine in the world around them. Through these relics, we gain a deeper understanding of how the Olmecs sought to harmonize their lives with the forces of nature and the cosmos. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll delve into the jade masks discovered at La Venta, artifacts that reveal the Olmecs' mastery of craftsmanship and their use of luxury materials in rituals and burials. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this enigmatic culture. Now, let's shift our focus to one of the most exquisite and enigmatic artifacts of the Olmec civilization, the jade masks discovered at La Venta. These intricately crafted masks made from the precious green stone offer a stunning glimpse into the artistry and spiritual depth of the Olmec people. Jade, a material highly prized in Mesoamerican cultures, was not only a symbol of wealth and status but also carried profound religious significance. The masks found at La Venta are no exception, showcasing the Olmecs' mastery of craftsmanship and their ability to transform stone into objects of beauty and power. The craftsmanship of these jade masks is nothing short of remarkable. Each mask was meticulously carved with careful attention to detail in the facial features, expressions, and symbolic elements. The smooth, polished surfaces reflect the skill of Olmec artisans who worked with simple tools to achieve such precision. The masks often depict human faces, some with serene expressions, while others feature more stylized or supernatural characteristics. This variety suggests that the masks may have served multiple purposes, from representing deities or ancestors to symbolizing the wearer's connection to the divine. The symbolism of the jade masks is deeply tied to the Olmec worldview. Jade itself was associated with life, fertility, and the eternal, making it a fitting material for objects used in rituals or burials. The green color of the stone was believed to represent the vitality of nature, linking the masks to themes of renewal and the cycle of life. Some scholars suggest that the masks may have been used in ceremonies to honor the dead, serving as a bridge between the living and the spiritual realm. Others propose that they were worn by elite individuals during important rituals, signifying their elevated status and divine favor. One of the most intriguing aspects of the La Venta jade masks is their possible use in burial rituals. Several masks have been found in burial contexts, often placed near the remains of high-ranking individuals. This suggests that the masks were not merely decorative but held significant spiritual importance. They may have been intended to protect the deceased in the afterlife, guide their journey to the underworld, or even serve as a representation of their eternal essence. The placement of these masks in graves underscores the Olmecs' belief in the continuity of life beyond death and their reverence for the spiritual power of jade. Beyond their ritual use, the jade masks also highlight the Olmec social hierarchy. The production of such intricate and valuable objects would have required significant resources and skilled labor, indicating that they were likely reserved for the elite. Owning or wearing a jade mask would have been a powerful statement of one's status and connection to the divine. These masks, therefore, not only reflect the Olmecs' artistic achievements, but also provide insight into the structure of their society and the role of religion in maintaining social order. As we examine the La Venta jade masks, we are reminded of the Olmecs' ability to blend artistry, spirituality, and social meaning into a single object. These masks are more than just beautiful artifacts. They are windows into a culture that valued both the material and the metaphysical. Through them, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Olmecs' complex beliefs and their enduring legacy in Mesoamerican history. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll explore San Lorenzo Monument 14, a stone throne or altar that offers further insight into the Olmecs' political and ceremonial practices. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this ancient and mysterious culture. Now, let's turn our attention to another fascinating relic that offers a glimpse into the political and ceremonial life of the Olmec civilization, San Lorenzo Monument 14. This remarkable stone structure, often referred to as a throne or altar, stands as a testament to the Olmecs' architectural ingenuity and their deep connection to rulership and ritual. San Lorenzo Monument 14 is a massive stone block intricately carved with symbols and figures that hint at its ceremonial significance. The monument's design suggests it may have served as a throne for Olmec rulers, a place where leaders would sit during important events or rituals. The idea of a throne is particularly intriguing as it underscores the Olmecs' understanding of power and authority. Sitting on such a throne would have been a powerful visual statement, reinforcing the ruler's connection to both the earthly and spiritual realms. The carvings on Monument 14 are a key feature that sets it apart. These intricate designs depict a mix of human and supernatural figures, often intertwined in complex scenes. One prominent motif is the depiction of a ruler or deity emerging from a cave or portal, a common theme in Olmec art that symbolizes the connection between the underworld and the world of the living. This imagery suggests that the monument may have been used in ceremonies that invoke the presence of ancestors or gods, further legitimizing the ruler's authority. Another striking aspect of the carvings is their attention to detail. The figures are rendered with precision, their expressions and postures conveying a sense of movement and life. Some carvings feature individuals holding ceremonial objects such as staffs or scepters, which may have been symbols of power or tools used in rituals. The level of craftsmanship displayed on Monument 14 highlights the Olmec skill in stone carving and their ability to infuse their art with deep symbolic meaning. The possible use of Monument 14 as an altar adds another layer to its significance. Altars were central to Olmec religious practices, serving as spaces for offerings, sacrifices, and other rituals. If Monument 14 functioned as an altar, it would have been a focal point for community gatherings where leaders and priests performed ceremonies to honor the gods and ensure the well-being of the people. The combination of throne and altar in a single monument suggests a blending of political and religious authority, a hallmark of Olmec society. The location of Monument 14 within the San Lorenzo site also provides clues about its importance. San Lorenzo was one of the earliest and most influential Olmec centers, and the presence of such a monument there underscores its role as a hub of political and religious activity. The monument's placement within the site may have been carefully chosen to align with sacred or symbolic spaces, further emphasizing its role in the Olmec worldview. As we examine San Lorenzo Monument 14, we are reminded of the Olmec's ability to create objects that served both practical and symbolic purposes. This stone throne or altar is not just a piece of art, it is a reflection of a society that saw rulership and religion as deeply intertwined. Through its carvings and design, Monument 14 offers us a window into the rituals, beliefs, and power structures of the Olmec civilization. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll delve into the La Venta mosaic pavement, a stunning work of art that reveals even more about the Olmec's connection to the cosmos and their ceremonial practices. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this ancient and mysterious culture. Now, let's shift our focus to one of the most visually stunning and enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization, the La Venta mosaic pavement. This extraordinary artifact, crafted from thousands of pieces of jade and serpentine, is a masterpiece of ancient artistry and engineering. Discovered at the La Venta archaeological site, this mosaic is not only a testament to the Olmec skill, but also a window into their spiritual and cosmological beliefs. The La Venta mosaic pavement is a large, rectangular arrangement of carefully cut green stones, laid out in a precise geometric pattern. The use of jade and serpentine, both highly valued materials in Olmec culture, suggests that this mosaic held significant ceremonial or symbolic importance. The vibrant green hues of the stones would have shimmered in the sunlight, creating a striking visual effect that likely played a role in rituals or public ceremonies. One of the most intriguing aspects of the mosaic is its possible connection to Olmec cosmology. Some researchers believe that the geometric patterns may represent celestial bodies or cosmic forces, reflecting the Olmec's understanding of the heavens. The arrangement of the stones could symbolize the movement of the stars, the cycles of the moon, or even the alignment of the earth with the cosmos. If this interpretation is correct, the mosaic may have served as a kind of astronomical map or calendar, helping the Olmecs track time and plan important events. Another theory suggests that the mosaic was used in ceremonial contexts, perhaps as a sacred space for offerings or rituals. The careful placement of the stones and the overall design of the pavement indicate that it was more than just decorative. It was likely a focal point for religious activities. The mosaic's location within the La Venta site, near other important structures like pyramids and altars, supports the idea that it played a central role in the spiritual life of the community. The craftsmanship involved in creating the mosaic is nothing short of remarkable. Each piece of jade and serpentine had to be carefully cut, shaped, and arranged to fit the overall design. This level of precision required not only technical skill, but also a deep understanding of geometry and aesthetics. The Olmec artisans who created this mosaic were masters of their craft, capable of transforming raw materials into a work of art that continues to captivate us today. The mosaic's durability is another testament to its importance. Despite being buried for centuries, the stones have retained their color and structure, allowing us to appreciate the mosaic's beauty and complexity. This preservation suggests that the Olmecs took great care in constructing the pavement, ensuring that it would endure as a lasting symbol of their culture and beliefs. As we examine the La Venta mosaic pavement, we are reminded of the Olmec's ability to blend art, science, and spirituality into a single creation. This mosaic is not just a decorative piece. It is a reflection of a society that saw the world as interconnected, where the physical and the spiritual were deeply intertwined. Through its intricate design and possible astronomical or ceremonial significance, the mosaic offers us a glimpse into the Olmec's worldview and their reverence for the natural and cosmic order. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll explore the Chalcatzingo reliefs, a series of rock carvings that tell stories of rulers, gods, and the supernatural. Stay with us as we uncover more mysteries from this ancient and fascinating culture. Now, let's turn our attention to the Chalcatzingo reliefs, a remarkable collection of rock carvings that offer a vivid glimpse into the Olmec world. Nestled in the rugged terrain of central Mexico, these intricate carvings are more than just art, they are stories etched in stone, capturing the lives, beliefs, and power of the Olmec people. The Chalcatzingo reliefs are carved into large rock faces and boulders, depicting scenes that blend the natural and supernatural. One of the most famous carvings, known as El Rey, shows a ruler seated on a throne surrounded by symbols of power and authority. This figure is often interpreted as a depiction of an Olmec leader, possibly a king or high priest, emphasizing the importance of rulership in their society. The detailed carvings of headdresses, regalia, and ceremonial objects highlight the Olmec's reverence for their leaders and the rituals that reinforce their power. Another striking feature of the reliefs is their portrayal of supernatural beings. Many carvings depict creatures that blend human and animal traits, such as the were-jaguar, a recurring figure in Olmec mythology. These hybrid beings are thought to represent deities or ancestral spirits, serving as intermediaries between the human world and the divine. The presence of these figures suggests that the reliefs were not just decorative, but also served a spiritual or ceremonial purpose, possibly as sites for rituals or offerings. The narrative quality of the Chalcatzingo reliefs is particularly fascinating. Unlike other Olmec artifacts, which often focus on individual symbols or figures, these carvings tell stories. Scenes of rulers interacting with supernatural beings or figures emerging from caves suggest a connection to creation myths or origin stories. The cave, in particular, is a recurring motif in Olmec art, symbolizing a portal to the underworld or a place of emergence. This theme reinforces the idea that the reliefs were deeply tied to the Olmecs' understanding of their place in the cosmos. The location of the reliefs also adds to their significance. Chalcatzingo is situated in a valley surrounded by dramatic cliffs and natural springs, creating a landscape that the Olmecs likely saw as sacred. The carvings are integrated into this environment, blending art with nature in a way that reflects the Olmecs' belief in the interconnectedness of all things. This harmony between the carvings and their surroundings suggests that the site was a place of pilgrimage or worship, where people gathered to honor their gods and ancestors. The craftsmanship of the Chalcatzingo reliefs is another testament to the Olmecs' artistic skill. The carvings are executed with precision and detail, showcasing the ability of Olmec artisans to transform rough stone into intricate works of art. The use of bas relief, where the figures are slightly raised from the background, creates a sense of depth and movement, bringing the scenes to life. This technique, combined with the natural contours of the rock, makes the reliefs a dynamic and engaging form of storytelling. As we explore the Chalcatzingo reliefs, we gain insight into the Olmec's worldview, a world where rulers, gods, and nature were deeply intertwined. These carvings are not just artistic achievements, they are windows into a culture that saw the divine in the everyday and the extraordinary in the natural world. Through their narratives and symbolism, the reliefs remind us of the Olmecs' enduring legacy as storytellers and visionaries. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll delve into La Venta Tomb a burial site that reveals fascinating details about Olmec funerary practices and beliefs about the afterlife. Stay with us as we uncover more mysteries from this ancient and fascinating culture. Now, shifting our focus to the realm of the afterlife, we arrive at La Venta Tomb a burial site that offers a profound glimpse into the Olmec's beliefs and practices surrounding death. Located in the heart of La Venta, one of the most important Olmec ceremonial centers, Tomb stands as a testament to the reverence the Olmecs held for their deceased elite. This tomb is not just a resting place, it's a carefully constructed statement of power, spirituality, and the Olmec's connection to the divine. At the center of tomb lies a sarcophagus, a stone coffin that once held the remains of a high-ranking individual, possibly a ruler or a priest. The sarcophagus itself is a marvel of craftsmanship, carved from a single block of stone and adorned with intricate designs. These carvings include symbols of authority and divinity, such as the were-jaguar, a recurring figure in Olmec art that represents the blending of human and supernatural realms. The presence of these symbols suggests that the individual buried here was not just a political leader but also a spiritual figure, someone who bridged the gap between the earthly and the divine. Surrounding the sarcophagus are numerous jade artifacts, including beads, figurines, and ceremonial objects. Jade, a precious material highly valued by the Olmecs, was often associated with life, fertility, and the eternal. Its inclusion in tomb underscores the Olmecs' belief in an afterlife, where the deceased would continue to wield influence and power. The careful placement of these artifacts suggests that they were not merely decorative but served a ritual purpose, possibly as offerings to ensure the deceased's safe passage to the next world. The structure of tomb also reveals much about Olmec burial practices. The tomb is located beneath a large earthen mound, a common feature in Olmec architecture that symbolized the connection between the earth and the heavens. The mound itself may have served as a marker, a visible reminder of the individual's importance and the community's ongoing relationship with their ancestors. The act of burying someone beneath such a mound suggests that the Olmecs saw death not as an end but as a transition, a journey to another realm where the deceased could continue to guide and protect the living. One of the most intriguing aspects of tomb is its alignment with other structures at La Venta. The tomb is positioned in a way that reflects the Olmecs' understanding of cosmology and their belief in the interconnectedness of all things. This alignment suggests that the tomb was not just a burial site but also a sacred space, a place where the living could commune with the dead and the divine. The careful planning and construction of tomb highlight the Olmecs' sophisticated understanding of architecture and their ability to create spaces that were both functional and deeply symbolic. As we examine La Venta Tomb A, we gain insight into the Olmecs' complex relationship with death and the afterlife. This burial site is more than just a repository of artifacts. It's a window into a culture that saw death as a continuation of life, a journey to a realm where the boundaries between the human and the divine were blurred. Through its design, contents, and symbolism, Tomb A reminds us of the Olmecs' enduring legacy as a people who sought to understand and honor the mysteries of existence. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec civilization's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll turn our attention to the San Lorenzo potbelly figures, a unique set of sculptures that offer a fascinating glimpse into Olmec art and symbolism. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this ancient and captivating culture. Now, as we step into the world of Olmec artistry, we encounter the San Lorenzo potbelly figures, a collection of sculptures that stand out for their distinctive and almost whimsical appearance. These figures, carved from stone, are characterized by their rounded, exaggerated bellies, giving them their name. Found at the ancient site of San Lorenzo, these sculptures are more than just artistic expressions. They are windows into the Olmec's cultural and spiritual world. The potbelly figures are unique in their style, differing significantly from the more formal and rigid sculptures typically associated with the Olmec civilization. Their relaxed, almost casual postures and plump features suggest a departure from the usual depictions of rulers or deities. Instead, they seem to represent everyday individuals, perhaps even commoners, which is unusual in a culture known for its emphasis on elite and divine figures. This has led scholars to speculate that these figures may have held a special role in Olmec society, possibly as representations of ancestors or intermediaries between the human and spiritual realms. One of the most intriguing aspects of the potbelly figures is their possible symbolic meaning. The exaggerated bellies, for instance, could symbolize fertility, abundance, or even a connection to the earth. In many ancient cultures, a rounded belly was seen as a sign of prosperity and well-being, suggesting that these figures might have been associated with rituals or beliefs centered around life and growth. Alternatively, some researchers propose that the potbellies could represent a form of humor or satire, offering a rare glimpse into the lighter side of Olmec culture. The placement of these figures also adds to their mystery. Many were found in public spaces or near ceremonial areas, hinting that they may have played a role in communal rituals or gatherings. Their accessibility to the general population suggests that they were not reserved for the elite, but were instead part of the shared cultural experience of the Olmec people. This communal aspect makes them particularly fascinating, as they offer a rare opportunity to explore the lives and beliefs of ordinary individuals in this ancient civilization. Despite their seemingly simple appearance, the potbelly figures are masterpieces of Olmec craftsmanship. The smooth, rounded forms and intricate details, such as facial expressions and body postures, demonstrate a high level of skill and artistry. Each figure is unique, with subtle variations that suggest they were created by different artisans, each bringing their own interpretation to the form. This individuality adds depth to our understanding of Olmec art, showing that it was not monolithic but diverse and dynamic. As we reflect on the San Lorenzo potbelly figures, we are reminded of the complexity and richness of Olmec culture. These sculptures challenge our assumptions about ancient art, showing that it could be both serious and playful, formal and relaxed. They invite us to consider the many layers of meaning embedded in Olmec artifacts and to appreciate the creativity and ingenuity of this remarkable civilization. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmecs. Next, we'll explore La Venta offering 1942, a fascinating cache of jade and serpentine artifacts that sheds light on the Olmec ceremonial practices. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this ancient and captivating culture. Now, shifting our focus to another remarkable discovery, we turn our attention to La Venta offering 1942. This intriguing collection of jade and serpentine artifacts offers a glimpse into the ceremonial world of the Olmecs, revealing their deep connection to ritual and spirituality. Unearthed at the ancient site of La Venta, this offering is a testament to the Olmecs' reverence for precious materials and their intricate use of symbolism in religious practices. The artifacts in this offering include finely crafted jade figurines, serpentine celts, and other ceremonial objects, each meticulously arranged in a deliberate pattern. The precision of their placement suggests that this was no random act but a carefully orchestrated ritual, possibly intended to honor deities, commemorate an important event, or mark a sacred space. The use of jade and serpentine, materials highly valued by the Olmecs, underscores the significance of this offering, as these stones were often associated with life, fertility, and the divine. One of the most striking aspects of La Venta offering 1942 is its possible connection to Olmec cosmology. The arrangement of the artifacts may reflect their understanding of the universe, with each piece symbolizing a celestial body, a natural force, or a spiritual entity. Some researchers believe that the offering could represent a microcosm of the Olmec worldview, serving as a physical manifestation of their beliefs about the interplay between the earthly and the divine. The ritual purpose of this offering is further highlighted by its location. Found in a ceremonial precinct at La Venta, it was likely part of a larger complex of religious activities. The Olmecs often used such offerings to establish a connection with the supernatural, seeking to ensure prosperity, protection, or favor from the gods. The placement of these artifacts in a sacred space suggests that they were meant to be seen not just by the living, but also by the spiritual forces they sought to influence. The craftsmanship of the artifacts in La Venta offering 1942 is another testament to the Olmecs' artistic and technical prowess. Each piece is a masterpiece, showcasing their ability to transform raw stone into objects of beauty and meaning. The intricate details, from the delicate carvings on the figurines to the polished surfaces of the celts, reveal a deep respect for both the materials and the spiritual significance they held. As we examine La Venta offering 1942, we are reminded of the Olmecs' profound connection to the spiritual realm. This collection of artifacts is not just a reflection of their artistic skill, but also a window into their beliefs, rituals, and understanding of the cosmos. It invites us to consider the ways in which the Olmecs sought to bridge the gap between the human and the divine, using objects of great beauty and meaning to communicate with forces beyond their understanding. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmecs' enigmatic relics. Next, we'll delve into the Tres Zapot's Colossal Head, a monumental sculpture that stands as a testament to the Olmecs' enduring legacy. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this ancient and captivating culture. Now, as we turn our attention to the Tres Zapot's Colossal Head, we find ourselves face to face with yet another monumental masterpiece of the Olmec civilization. This colossal head, like its counterparts, stands as a towering testament to the Olmecs' artistic ingenuity and their deep reverence for leadership and identity. However, the Tres Zapot's head carries its own unique story, offering fresh insights into the culture that created it. The Tres Zapot's Colossal Head is one of 17 such sculptures discovered across Olmec sites, but it stands out for several reasons. Carved from a single massive basalt boulder, it measures over 5 feet in height and weighs several tons. Its sheer size alone is a marvel, but what truly sets it apart are the subtle details in its craftsmanship. The face is broad and expressive, with a strong jawline, full lips, and a distinctive headdress adorned with intricate patterns. These features suggest that the head represents a specific individual, possibly a ruler or a revered figure in Olmec society. What makes the Trezzapote's head particularly fascinating is its location. Unlike many other colossal heads found at sites like San Lorenzo or La Venta, this one was discovered at Trezzapotes, a site that marks the western edge of the Olmec heartland. This raises intriguing questions about the spread of Olmec influence and the cultural connections between different regions. The presence of a colossal head at Trezzapotes suggests that this site was a significant center of Olmec power, possibly serving as a bridge between the core Olmec territories and other Mesoamerican cultures. Another striking aspect of the Trezzapote's head is its preservation. While some colossal heads have suffered damage over the centuries, this one remains remarkably intact, allowing us to appreciate the skill and artistry of its creators. The smooth, polished surface of the stone and the precise detailing of the facial features highlight the Olmec's mastery of stone carving. The headdress, in particular, is a work of art in itself, with its elaborate design suggesting a connection to Olmec cosmology or religious symbolism. The cultural significance of the Trezzapote's colossal head cannot be overstated. Like the other colossal heads, it likely served as a symbol of power and authority, representing the individual it depicts as a leader or a divine figure. However, its unique features and location also hint at a broader narrative. It may reflect the Olmec's efforts to assert their influence in distant regions, using monumental art as a means of communication and control. As we examine the Trezzapote's colossal head, we are reminded of the Olmec's ability to blend artistry with meaning. This sculpture is not just a representation of a person, it is a statement of identity, power, and cultural connection. It invites us to consider the ways in which the Olmecs used art to express their beliefs and to leave a lasting legacy for future generations. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll explore La Venta Stela 3, a stone monument that offers a glimpse into the world of Olmec rulership and iconography. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets from this ancient and captivating culture. Shifting our focus now to La Venta Stela 3, we encounter a remarkable stone monument that offers a vivid portrayal of Olmec rulership and its symbolic language. This stela, carved with precision and care, stands as a powerful testament to the authority and spiritual significance of Olmec leaders. At its center, we see a figure holding a ceremonial bar, a symbol deeply intertwined with power and divine connection in Mesoamerican cultures. The figure depicted on La Venta Stela 3 is believed to represent a ruler, possibly a king or high-ranking individual, adorned in elaborate regalia. The ceremonial bar, held horizontally across the figure's chest, is a striking feature. This object is thought to symbolize the ruler's connection to the heavens and the earth, serving as a bridge between the human and divine realms. The bar's intricate carvings, often interpreted as celestial or cosmological symbols, further emphasize the ruler's role as a mediator of spiritual and earthly power. What makes La Venta Stela 3 particularly fascinating is its detailed iconography. The ruler's attire is richly decorated with patterns and motifs that may represent specific deities, natural elements, or sacred concepts. The headdress, for instance, is adorned with symbols that could signify the ruler's divine mandate or lineage. Surrounding the central figure are smaller carvings, possibly depicting attendants, deities, or symbolic scenes that reinforce the ruler's authority and his place within the cosmic order. The stela's location at La Venta, one of the most important Olmec ceremonial centers, adds another layer of significance. La Venta was a hub of political and religious activity, and the placement of Stela 3 within this context suggests it played a role in public ceremonies or rituals. It may have served as a visual declaration of the ruler's power, meant to inspire awe and reinforce the social hierarchy among the Olmec people. beyond its political implications, La Venta Stella 3 also provides valuable insights into Olmec artistry and their ability to convey complex ideas through stone. The precision of the carvings, the balance of the composition, and the depth of the symbolism all highlight the Olmecs' mastery of their craft. This stela is not merely a piece of art, it is a narrative in stone, telling a story of leadership, spirituality, and the interconnectedness of the Olmec world. As we reflect on La Venta Stella 3, we are reminded of the Olmecs' profound ability to merge art and meaning. This monument stands as a window into their worldview, offering us a glimpse of how they understood power, divinity, and their place in the cosmos. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec civilization's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll turn our attention to San Lorenzo Monument 20, a stone sculpture that delves into the realm of Olmec mythology and the supernatural. Stay with us as we uncover more layers of this ancient and captivating culture. Now, let's journey into the realm of myth and mystery as we explore San Lorenzo Monument 20, a striking stone sculpture that captures the imagination with its depiction of a supernatural creature. This enigmatic relic, carved with remarkable skill, offers a fascinating glimpse into the Olmecs' mythological world and their beliefs about the forces that shaped their universe. San Lorenzo Monument 20 stands out for its unique portrayal of a creature that blends human and animal features, a common theme in Olmec art. The figure is often interpreted as a were-jaguar, a hybrid being that holds a central place in Olmec mythology. The were-jaguar is thought to symbolize the union of human and divine, embodying the power and ferocity of the jaguar while retaining human-like qualities. This duality may reflect the Olmecs' understanding of the interconnectedness between the natural and supernatural worlds. The sculpture's intricate details further deepen its mythological significance. The creature's face is marked by distinctive Olmec features such as downturned lips and almond-shaped eyes, which are often associated with deities or supernatural beings. Its posture and expression suggest a sense of authority or power, possibly indicating that it represents a guardian, a deity, or a mythological ancestor. The figure's hands and feet are also carefully rendered, with claws or talons that emphasize its animalistic nature, reinforcing its role as a bridge between the human and divine realms. One of the most intriguing aspects of San Lorenzo Monument 20 is its possible connection to creation myths or cosmological beliefs. The Olmecs often depicted supernatural beings as central figures in their stories about the origins of the world and the forces that govern it. This sculpture may have served as a visual representation of such myths, helping to communicate complex ideas about the universe and humanity's place within it. Its placement at San Lorenzo, one of the earliest and most important Olmec centers, suggests it played a significant role in religious or ceremonial contexts, possibly as an object of veneration or a focal point for rituals. The craftsmanship of San Lorenzo Monument 20 also highlights the Olmecs' artistic prowess. The smooth, flowing lines of the sculpture and the careful attention to detail demonstrate their ability to transform stone into a medium for storytelling. Every curve and contour seems to breathe life into the figure, making it not just a static object but a dynamic representation of Olmec beliefs and imagination. As we examine this remarkable relic, we are reminded of the Olmecs' profound ability to weave myth and art into a cohesive narrative. San Lorenzo Monument 20 invites us to ponder the mysteries of their mythological world and the ways in which they sought to understand the forces that shaped their lives. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec civilization's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll delve into La Venta offering 1955, a collection of artifacts that offers further insights into Olmec cosmology and their intricate rituals. Stay with us as we uncover more layers of this ancient and captivating culture. Now, let's turn our attention to La Venta offering 1955, a fascinating collection of jade and serpentine artifacts that offers a window into the Olmec's intricate understanding of the cosmos. Discovered at the ancient site of La Venta, this offering is more than just a cache of precious materials. It's a carefully arranged assemblage that reflects the Olmec's deep connection to their spiritual and cosmological beliefs. The artifacts in La Venta offering 1955 are remarkable not only for their beauty but also for their symbolic significance. Jade, a highly prized material in Mesoamerican cultures, was often associated with life, fertility, and the divine. Serpentine, another green stone, carried similar connotations, symbolizing the earth and its regenerative powers. Together, these materials suggest that the offering was intended to honor or communicate with forces believed to govern the natural and supernatural worlds. One of the most intriguing aspects of this offering is its deliberate arrangement. The artifacts were placed in a specific pattern, possibly reflecting the Olmec's cosmological ideas. Some scholars suggest that the layout mirrors celestial patterns or sacred geometries, serving as a physical representation of their understanding of the universe. This careful placement hints at the possibility that the offering was part of a ritual designed to align human activity with cosmic order, ensuring harmony between the earthly and the divine. The objects themselves also provide clues about their purpose. Among the artifacts are figurines, beads, and ceremonial items, each meticulously crafted to convey meaning. Some figurines depict human-like forms, possibly representing deities, ancestors, or ritual participants. Others feature abstract designs that may symbolize natural elements or celestial bodies. The diversity of forms suggests that the offering was multifaceted, addressing various aspects of Olmec cosmology and spirituality. Another compelling theory is that La Venta offering 1955 was connected to the Olmec's concept of the underworld. In Mesoamerican belief systems, the underworld was often seen as a realm of transformation and renewal, closely tied to the cycles of life and death. The green stones, with their associations to growth and regeneration, may have been chosen to invoke these themes, serving as a bridge between the living and the spiritual realms. The craftsmanship of these artifacts further underscores their importance. Each piece was shaped with precision and care, reflecting the Olmec's mastery of stonework and their reverence for the materials they used. The smooth surfaces and intricate details suggest that these objects were not merely functional but also deeply symbolic, embodying the Olmec's spiritual and cosmological ideals. As we explore La Venta offering 1955, we are reminded of the Olmec's profound ability to infuse their material culture with layers of meaning. This collection of jade and serpentine artifacts invites us to consider how the Olmecs viewed their place in the cosmos and how they sought to maintain balance between the human and divine realms. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll examine the El Azuzul twins, two nearly identical stone figures that offer further insights into Olmec mythology and their fascination with duality. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this ancient and captivating culture. Now, shifting our focus to another captivating relic, we encounter the El Azuzul twins, a pair of nearly identical stone figures that continue to intrigue scholars and enthusiasts alike. Discovered at the site of El Azuzul in Veracruz, Mexico, these twin sculptures stand as a testament to the Olmec's artistic skill and their deep engagement with themes of duality and mythology. The El Azuzul twins are remarkable for their striking similarity. Carved from basalt, each figure stands at approximately 4 feet tall, with smooth, polished surfaces that highlight the Olmec's mastery of stonework. Their nearly identical features, rounded faces, almond-shaped eyes, and serene expressions suggest that they were created as a pair, possibly to represent a concept central to Olmec belief systems. One of the most compelling interpretations of these figures is their connection to the idea of duality, a recurring theme in Mesoamerican cultures. Duality often represents the balance between opposing forces: life and death, light and dark, creation and destruction. The El Azuzul twins may embody this concept, serving as a physical manifestation of the Olmecs' understanding of the interconnectedness of these forces. Some scholars propose that the twins could represent celestial twins or deities, figures often found in Mesoamerican mythology who symbolize harmony and balance. Another intriguing possibility is that the twins are linked to the Olmecs' cosmological beliefs. In many Mesoamerican traditions, twins are associated with the sun and moon, or the morning and evening stars, embodying the cyclical nature of time and the universe. The El Azuzul twins might have been created to honor or invoke these celestial beings, reflecting the Olmecs' reverence for the natural world and their desire to align themselves with its rhythms. The context in which the twins were discovered also adds to their mystery. They were found near a ceremonial platform, suggesting that they may have played a role in rituals or public ceremonies. Their placement could indicate that they were meant to be seen and interacted with, perhaps serving as mediators between the human and divine realms. The twins' serene expressions and upright postures further reinforce the idea that they were intended to convey a sense of stability and order, qualities highly valued in Olmec society. The craftsmanship of the El Azuzul twins is another aspect worth noting. The precision with which they were carved, from the subtle contours of their faces to the smooth texture of their surfaces, demonstrates the Olmecs' exceptional skill and attention to detail. This level of artistry suggests that the twins held significant cultural or spiritual importance, possibly as objects of veneration or as symbols of authority. As we reflect on the El Azuzul twins, we are reminded of the Olmecs' ability to infuse their art with profound meaning. These twin figures invite us to consider the ways in which the Olmecs understood and represented the complexities of their world, from the balance of opposing forces to the cycles of the cosmos. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec civilization's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll delve into La Venta Altar 5, a fascinating artifact that offers further insights into Olmec rulership and their connection to the underworld. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this ancient and captivating culture. Moving forward in our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization, we now turn our attention to La Venta Altar 5, a remarkable artifact that offers a window into the Olmecs' intricate beliefs about rulership and the underworld. This altar, carved from a single block of basalt, stands as a testament to the Olmecs' ability to blend artistry with profound symbolism. La Venta Altar 5 is particularly striking for its depiction of a ruler emerging from what appears to be a cave. The central figure, carved in high relief, is shown seated and adorned with elaborate regalia, suggesting his high status and authority. Surrounding him are intricate carvings that seem to represent a cave entrance, complete with stylized motifs that may symbolize the underworld or a sacred space. This imagery has led scholars to interpret the altar as a representation of the ruler's connection to the spiritual realm, emphasizing his role as a mediator between the human and divine worlds. The concept of a ruler emerging from a cave holds deep significance in Mesoamerican cosmology. Caves were often seen as portals to the underworld, places of creation, and sources of life-giving power. By depicting a ruler emerging from such a space, the Olmecs may have been conveying his divine right to rule, suggesting that his authority was not just political but also spiritual. This idea aligns with broader Mesoamerican traditions, where rulers were often seen as descendants of gods or as individuals chosen by the divine to lead their people. The altar's design also highlights the Olmec's mastery of stone carving. The intricate details of the ruler's attire, from his headdress to his jewelry, are rendered with remarkable precision, showcasing the skill and artistry of the Olmec craftsmen. The cave-like structure surrounding the figure is equally impressive, with its textured surface and symbolic motifs adding depth and meaning to the overall composition. One of the most intriguing aspects of La Venta Altar 5 is its possible connection to rituals or ceremonies. The altar's placement within the ceremonial center of La Venta suggests that it may have been used in public events, perhaps as a focal point for offerings or as a stage for performances. The ruler's emergence from the cave could symbolize his role in maintaining cosmic order, ensuring the well-being of his people through his connection to the spiritual realm. As we examine La Venta Altar 5, we are reminded of the Olmecs' ability to convey complex ideas through their art. This altar not only reflects their understanding of rulership and cosmology, but also serves as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of the physical and spiritual worlds in Olmec society. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec civilization's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll delve into San Lorenzo Monument 52, a stone sculpture that offers further insights into the Olmecs' mythological beliefs and their artistic expression. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this ancient and captivating culture. Now, let's shift our focus to San Lorenzo Monument 52, a fascinating stone sculpture that offers a glimpse into the Olmecs' mythological world. This enigmatic relic, carved with striking detail, depicts a supernatural being, its features both awe-inspiring and mysterious. The figure's exaggerated proportions and intricate design suggest it held a significant role in Olmec rituals, perhaps as a representation of a deity or a powerful spiritual entity. The sculpture's imposing presence is hard to ignore. Its large, expressive eyes and elaborate headdress are hallmarks of Olmec artistry, designed to convey both power and reverence. The figure's posture and gestures further hint at its ceremonial importance, as if it were meant to command attention during rituals or public gatherings. Scholars believe that such sculptures may have served as focal points in religious ceremonies, acting as intermediaries between the Olmec people and the divine. One of the most intriguing aspects of San Lorenzo Monument 52 is its possible connection to Olmec mythology. The supernatural being it depicts could represent a god or a mythical creature central to Olmec beliefs. Some theories suggest it might symbolize a jaguar deity, a recurring figure in Olmec art associated with strength, fertility, and the underworld. Others propose it could be a depiction of a shaman or a spiritual guide, embodying the Olmec's deep connection to the supernatural realm. The sculpture's placement within the ceremonial center of San Lorenzo further underscores its significance. Positioned in a prominent location, it likely played a key role in rituals aimed at ensuring the community's prosperity and harmony. The Olmecs believed that maintaining a balance between the physical and spiritual worlds was essential, and artifacts like this one may have been central to achieving that balance. As we examine San Lorenzo Monument 52, we are reminded of the Olmecs' ability to infuse their art with profound meaning. This sculpture not only showcases their artistic skill, but also provides valuable insights into their spiritual practices and worldview. It stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of a civilization that sought to understand and honor the mysteries of the universe. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Next, we'll explore La Venta Offering 1943, a cache of jade and serpentine artifacts that offers further clues about the Olmec ceremonial practices. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this ancient and captivating culture. Turning our attention now to La Venta Offering 1943, we uncover another remarkable glimpse into the Olmec ceremonial world. This collection of jade and serpentine artifacts, carefully arranged and buried, speaks volumes about the Olmec spiritual practices and their reverence for precious materials. Jade, in particular, held immense value in Olmec culture, symbolizing life, fertility, and the divine. The serpentine, with its striking green hue, complemented the jade, creating a visually stunning and symbolically rich offering. The arrangement of these artifacts suggests a deliberate and thoughtful act, likely tied to a specific ritual or ceremony. Archaeologists believe that such offerings were made to honor the gods, seek their favor, or mark significant events within the community. The placement of these items in a precise pattern hints at a deeper cosmological meaning, possibly reflecting the Olmecs' understanding of the universe and their place within it. One of the most fascinating aspects of La Venta Offering 1943 is the craftsmanship of the artifacts themselves. Each piece, whether a figurine, a bead, or a ceremonial object, showcases the Olmecs' exceptional skill and attention to detail. The smooth, polished surfaces of the jade and serpentine pieces highlight their mastery of stoneworking, while the intricate designs reveal a deep connection to their spiritual beliefs. The offering's location within the ceremonial center of La Venta further emphasizes its importance. Placed in a sacred space, it likely served as a focal point for rituals aimed at maintaining harmony between the human and divine realms. The Olmecs believed that such offerings could ensure prosperity, protect against misfortune, and strengthen their bond with the gods. As we examine La Venta Offering 1943, we are reminded of the Olmecs' profound spiritual worldview. This cache of artifacts not only reflects their artistic and technical prowess, but also provides a window into their rituals and beliefs. It stands as a testament to a civilization that sought to honor the sacred through beauty and precision. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmecs' enigmatic relics. Next, we'll delve into Tres Zapot's Monument A, a stone sculpture that offers further insights into Olmec rulership and iconography. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this ancient and captivating culture. Now, let's shift our focus to Tres Zapot's Monument A, a striking stone sculpture that offers a fascinating glimpse into Olmec rulership and their artistic expression. This monument, carved with remarkable precision, depicts a powerful ruler, capturing not just his physical likeness but also the authority and divine connection he embodied. The figure's posture, attire, and regalia are meticulously detailed, reflecting the Olmec skill in stone carving and their deep understanding of symbolism. The ruler depicted on Tres Zapot's monument is shown seated, a common pose in Olmec art that signifies power and stability. His elaborate headdress, adorned with intricate patterns and possibly symbolic elements, suggests his high status and connection to the divine. The headdress may represent his role as a mediator between the human and spiritual realms, a concept central to Olmec rulership. Additionally, the figure's facial features, with their distinct Olmec characteristics, emphasize the cultural identity and artistic style of the civilization. One of the most intriguing aspects of this monument is its iconography. The symbols carved into the stone, such as the ruler's ceremonial bar or the motifs on his clothing, likely held significant meaning. These elements may have conveyed messages about his lineage, achievements, or divine mandate to rule. The Olmecs used such imagery to communicate complex ideas about power, authority, and the cosmos, making Tres Zapot's monument not just a work of art but also a political and spiritual statement. The cultural importance of this sculpture cannot be overstated. It provides valuable insights into the Olmec social hierarchy and their beliefs about leadership. Rulers were not just political figures but also spiritual leaders responsible for maintaining harmony between their people and the gods. Tres Zapot's monument serves as a tangible reminder of this dual role, showcasing the Olmec's ability to merge art, politics, and religion into a single, powerful expression. As we examine this remarkable relic, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Olmec's artistic and cultural achievements. Tres Zapot's monument stands as a testament to their sophisticated understanding of symbolism and their ability to convey profound ideas through stone. It invites us to reflect on the enduring legacy of a civilization that shaped the course of Mesoamerican history. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmecs. Next, we'll explore La Venta Stela II, a monument that further unravels the mysteries of Olmec iconography and storytelling. Stay with us as we uncover more secrets of this ancient and captivating culture. Now let's turn our attention to La Venta Stella 2, a captivating monument that offers a window into the Olmec's rich storytelling and symbolic artistry. This stela, carved with intricate detail, depicts a ruler alongside supernatural beings, creating a scene that blends the human and divine realms. The imagery on La Venta Stella 2 is not just decorative, it tells a story, one that reveals the Olmec's beliefs about power, cosmology, and the interconnectedness of their world. At the center of the stela stands a ruler, his figure commanding attention with an air of authority. He is shown in a dynamic pose, perhaps engaged in a ritual or an act of communication with the supernatural beings surrounding him. These beings, often interpreted as deities or ancestral spirits, are depicted with exaggerated features such as elongated heads or animalistic traits, emphasizing their otherworldly nature. The interaction between the ruler and these beings suggests a narrative of divine endorsement or guidance, reinforcing the ruler's legitimacy and his role as a bridge between the earthly and spiritual domain. The symbolism carved into La Venta Stella 2 is both intricate and profound. The ruler's attire, adorned with elaborate patterns and motifs, likely held specific meanings related to his status and responsibilities. The supernatural beings, with their distinct iconography, may represent specific deities or cosmic forces, each playing a role in the Olmec's understanding of the universe. Together, these elements create a visual narrative that communicates complex ideas about rulership, spirituality, and the natural order. One of the most striking aspects of this stela is its ability to convey movement and interaction. The figures are not static, they appear to be engaged in a moment of action or dialogue, drawing the viewer into the scene. This dynamic quality reflects the Olmec's mastery of stone carving and their ability to infuse their art with life and meaning. It also highlights the importance of storytelling in their culture, as they used such monuments to preserve and transmit their beliefs and histories. La Venta Stella 2 is more than just a work of art. It is a cultural artifact that provides valuable insights into the Olmec's worldview. It reveals their belief in the interconnectedness of the human and divine, the importance of rulership as a sacred duty, and their ability to express these ideas through powerful visual narratives. As we study this stela, we gain a deeper understanding of how the Olmecs used art to explore and communicate their most profound beliefs. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll delve into San Lorenzo Monument 34, a sculpture that further illuminates the Olmec's mythological and ritual practices. Stay with us as we uncover more layers of this ancient and fascinating civilization. Now, shifting our focus to another remarkable artifact, we arrive at San Lorenzo Monument 34, a stone sculpture that captures the imagination with its depiction of a supernatural creature. This enigmatic figure, carved with meticulous detail, offers a glimpse into the Olmec's mythological world and their fascination with the divine and otherworldly. The sculpture portrays a creature that defies easy classification, blending human and animal features in a way that suggests a being of great power and significance. Its elongated head, sharp claws, and exaggerated facial features hint at a connection to the Olmec's spiritual beliefs, possibly representing a deity, a mythical ancestor, or a guardian of sacred spaces. The creature's posture and expression convey a sense of dynamism, as if caught in a moment of action or interaction with the unseen forces of the cosmos. One of the most intriguing aspects of San Lorenzo Monument 34 is its potential mythological significance. Scholars have speculated that this creature may embody a key figure in Olmec cosmology, perhaps serving as a mediator between the human and divine realms. Its hybrid form could symbolize the blending of natural and supernatural elements, reflecting the Olmec's belief in a world where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual were fluid and interconnected. The craftsmanship of this sculpture is another testament to the Olmec's artistic skill. The intricate details, from the texture of the creature's skin to the patterns adorning its body, demonstrate a deep understanding of form and symbolism. These elements were not merely decorative, they likely held specific meanings, conveying ideas about the creature's role and power within the Olmec's mythological framework. San Lorenzo Monument 34 also raises questions about its original context and purpose. Was it part of a larger ceremonial complex, or did it stand alone as a focal point for rituals and offerings? Its imposing presence suggests it may have played a central role in Olmec religious practices, serving as a physical manifestation of their spiritual beliefs and a conduit for communication with the divine. As we examine this sculpture, we are reminded of the Olmec's ability to use art as a medium for exploring and expressing their deepest convictions. San Lorenzo Monument 34 is not just a representation of a supernatural creature. It is a window into a worldview where the natural and supernatural coexisted, where art served as a bridge between the seen and the unseen. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the Olmec's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll explore La Venta Offering 1959, a collection of artifacts that offers further insights into the Olmec's cosmological beliefs. Stay with us as we uncover more layers of this ancient and captivating civilization. Turning our attention to another fascinating discovery, we now explore La Venta Offering 1959, a remarkable collection of jade and serpentine artifacts that offers a glimpse into the Olmec's intricate cosmological beliefs. This offering, unearthed at the ancient site of La Venta, consists of carefully arranged objects that reflect the Olmec's deep connection to the spiritual and natural world. The artifacts in this offering include finely crafted jade figurines, serpentine beads, and other ceremonial objects, each meticulously placed to form a specific pattern. The arrangement of these items suggests a deliberate and symbolic design, possibly representing celestial bodies, deities, or sacred concepts within the Olmec's worldview. The choice of materials is also significant. Jade and serpentine were highly valued by the Olmecs, not only for their beauty but also for their symbolic associations with life, fertility, and the divine. One of the most compelling aspects of La Venta Offering 1959 is its potential connection to Olmec cosmology. The arrangement of the artifacts may reflect the Olmec's understanding of the universe, with each object symbolizing a different element of their spiritual and physical reality. For example, some scholars believe that the placement of the figurines and beads could represent constellations, celestial events, or even the layers of the cosmos as envisioned by the Olmecs. This interpretation aligns with the broader Mesoamerican tradition of linking earthly rituals to the movements of the heavens. The craftsmanship of these artifacts further underscores their importance. The jade figurines, in particular, are carved with extraordinary precision, depicting human-like figures with intricate details that suggest they may represent deities, ancestors, or intermediaries between the human and divine realms. The serpentine beads, on the other hand, may have served as offerings or tokens of reverence, their green hue symbolizing renewal and the life-giving forces of nature. The context in which La Venta Offering 1959 was discovered also raises intriguing questions. Was it part of a larger ceremonial complex, or was it a standalone offering meant to commemorate a specific event or honor a particular deity? The careful arrangement of the artifacts suggests that this offering was not merely decorative but held profound ritual significance, possibly serving as a means of communication with the spiritual world or as a dedication to the forces that governed the Olmecs' lives. As we examine this offering, we are reminded of the Olmecs' ability to infuse their material culture with deep spiritual meaning. La Venta Offering 1959 is not just a collection of beautiful objects, it is a testament to a civilization that saw the world as an interconnected web of physical and spiritual forces, where every artifact carried a story and every ritual held cosmic significance. With this in mind, let's continue our exploration of the Olmec's enigmatic relics. Next, we'll turn our attention to La Venta Altar 7, a stunning artifact that further reveals the Olmec's artistic and spiritual sophistication. Stay with us as we uncover more layers of this ancient and captivating civilization. Now, let's shift our focus to another remarkable artifact that continues to unravel the mysteries of the Olmec civilization, La Venta Altar 7. This intricately carved altar stands as a testament to the Olmec's artistic mastery and their profound connection to the spiritual realm. Unlike the Colossal Heads or Jade offerings we've explored earlier, Altar 7 offers a unique glimpse into the ceremonial practices and iconography of this ancient culture. La Venta Altar 7 is adorned with elaborate carvings that depict both human rulers and supernatural beings, blending the earthly and the divine in a way that reflects the Olmec's worldview. At the center of the altar, a figure emerges from what appears to be a cave or portal, a recurring motif in Olmec art that symbolizes the connection between the physical world and the underworld. This figure is often interpreted as a ruler or a shaman, someone who held the power to mediate between the human and spiritual realms. Surrounding this central figure are depictions of supernatural beings, possibly deities or ancestral spirits, further emphasizing the altar's role as a bridge between worlds. The craftsmanship of Altar 7 is nothing short of extraordinary. The carvings are deeply incised with intricate details that bring the figures to life. The flowing lines and dynamic poses suggest movement and vitality, as if the figures are actively participating in a ritual or ceremony. This level of detail not only showcases the skill of Olmec artisans, but also highlights the importance of the altar as a sacred object. One of the most intriguing aspects of La Venta Altar 7 is its possible ceremonial use. Scholars believe that altars like this one may have served as platforms for rituals, offerings, or even as thrones for rulers during important ceremonies. The central figure emerging from the cave could represent a ruler's divine authority, suggesting that the altar was used to legitimize their power and connect them to the spiritual forces that governed Olmec society. Alternatively, the altar might have been a site for communicating with deities or ancestors, with the carvings serving as a visual representation of these interactions. The placement of Altar 7 within the La Venta complex also provides clues about its significance. Located near other important structures such as pyramids and plazas, the altar was likely part of a larger ceremonial landscape. This positioning suggests that it played a central role in public rituals, possibly involving the entire community. The altar's carvings, with their blend of human and supernatural imagery, would have reinforced the shared beliefs and values of the Olmec people, uniting them in their spiritual practices. As we examine La Venta Altar 7, we are reminded once again of the Olmec's ability to merge art, spirituality, and power into a single, cohesive expression. This altar is not just a piece of stone, it is a window into a civilization that saw the world as a place where the physical and spiritual were deeply intertwined. With this in mind, let's continue our journey through the enigmatic relics of the Olmecs. Next, we'll explore San Lorenzo Monument 61, a striking sculpture that further reveals the Olmec's fascination with the supernatural. Stay with us as we uncover more layers of this ancient and captivating civilization. Now, as we turn our attention to the final relic in our exploration, we encounter San Lorenzo Monument 61, a captivating stone sculpture that embodies the Olmec's deep fascination with the supernatural. This enigmatic artifact, much like the others we've examined, offers a glimpse into the spiritual and ritualistic practices of this ancient civilization. San Lorenzo Monument 61 stands out for its striking depiction of a supernatural creature, a recurring theme in Olmec art. The sculpture portrays a figure with exaggerated features, blending human and animal traits in a way that suggests a being of immense power and significance. The creature's wide, expressive eyes and open mouth give it an almost otherworldly presence, as if it is caught in the act of communicating or invoking something beyond the physical realm. This fusion of human and animal characteristics is a hallmark of Olmec iconography, often interpreted as a representation of deities, ancestral spirits, or mythological beings. The role of Monument 61 in Olmec rituals is a subject of much speculation. Its imposing size and intricate details suggest that it held a place of importance in ceremonial settings. Some scholars propose that the sculpture may have served as a focal point for rituals, perhaps acting as a conduit between the human world and the supernatural. The creature's dynamic posture and expressive features could have been designed to evoke awe and reverence, reinforcing the spiritual authority of those who presided over the ceremonies. Another possibility is that Monument 61 was used in rites of transformation or initiation. The blending of human and animal traits might symbolize the merging of earthly and divine identities, a concept central to many Olmec rituals. Participants in these ceremonies could have viewed the sculpture as a guide or protector, helping them navigate the transition between the physical and spiritual realms. The creature's open mouth, for instance, might represent a portal or a means of communication with the gods, emphasizing its role as a mediator between worlds. The placement of Monument 61 within the San Lorenzo complex also offers clues about its significance. Found in close proximity to other important structures, such as altars and plazas, the sculpture was likely part of a larger ceremonial landscape. Its presence would have added to the sacred atmosphere of the site, drawing participants deeper into the rituals and reinforcing the shared beliefs of the community. The sculpture's imposing presence and intricate details would have served as a powerful reminder of the Olmec's connection to the supernatural, uniting them in their spiritual practices. As we reflect on San Lorenzo Monument 61, we are reminded once again of the Olmec's extraordinary ability to blend art, spirituality, and ritual into a single, cohesive expression. This sculpture is not merely a piece of stone, it is a testament to a civilization that saw the world as a place where the boundaries between the physical and the spiritual were fluid and interconnected. With this, we conclude our journey through the 30 enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization. Each artifact we've explored has offered a unique window into the beliefs, practices, and artistry of this ancient culture. From the colossal heads to the intricate jade masks, these relics continue to captivate and inspire, reminding us of the enduring mysteries of the Olmecs. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the fascinating world of history and archaeology. Until next time, keep exploring, as we bring our journey through the 30 enigmatic relics of the Olmec civilization to a close. It's impossible not to marvel at the profound legacy left behind by this ancient culture. Each artifact we've explored, from the towering colossal heads to the intricately carved jade masks, offers a unique glimpse into the spiritual, artistic, and societal fabric of the Olmecs. These relics are not just remnants of the past, they are windows into a civilization that shaped the foundations of Mesoamerican culture, influencing countless generations that followed. The Olmec's ability to blend artistry with deep spiritual meaning is evident in every piece we've examined. Whether it's the were-jaguar symbolism of the Kunz Axe, the ceremonial significance of La Venta's mosaic pavement, or the enigmatic carvings of Chalcatzingo, each relic tells a story of a people deeply connected to their environment, their gods, and their ancestors. These artifacts remind us that the Olmecs were not just skilled craftsmen but also profound thinkers, weaving complex narratives into stone, jade, and clay. Yet, despite the wealth of knowledge we've gained from these relics, the Olmecs remain shrouded in mystery. Questions about their origins, their language, and the full extent of their influence continue to intrigue scholars and enthusiasts alike. Why did they create the Colossal Heads? What rituals were performed at sites like La Venta and San Lorenzo? And what messages were they trying to convey through their intricate carvings and sculptures? These unanswered questions only add to the allure of the Olmec civilization, inviting us to keep exploring and uncovering the secrets of their world. The enduring fascination with the Olmecs lies not just in their artistry but in their ability to transcend time. Their relics speak to us across millennia, offering insights into a culture that valued the interconnectedness of the physical and spiritual realms. They remind us that history is not just a collection of dates and events but a tapestry of human experiences, beliefs, and aspirations. As we conclude this exploration, we invite you to reflect on the incredible legacy of the Olmecs. What do these relics mean to you? How do they shape your understanding of ancient civilizations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspectives and continue the conversation. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive into the enigmatic world of the Olmecs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating journeys into history and archaeology. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our past.